What's up, everybody? Afternoon to everybody. Well, at least it's afternoon here where I'm at in Texas, and what they like to call the Triple D, Dallas, Texas. How everybody doing out there in TikTok land today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Peace, love, light, and prosperity to everybody. Y'all tap the screen for me if y'all in here with me. I know it's kind of windy. Can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Please tap the screen, share the live. I'm out here on this beautiful day getting some sunlight. Decided to come outside today and go live. So here we are. Y'all please tap the screen for me. Thank you very much. If y'all can hear me, tap the screen. If y'all can hear me, please tap the screen. Let's get those likes up. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all already know how we do. Tap the screen for me if you in here. We're talking about empaths. Talking about psychic mediums. We're talking about clairvoyance today. Y'all please tap the screen if you're in here with me. Y'all know I ain't gonna get started unless the lights go up. So please tap the screen. We at 0 likes right now. 0. That's no good. Y'all tap the screen for me, please. Thank you. Truth Seeker TV, welcome in. I guess ain't nobody in here. We don't get those likes up to at least 1,000, 1K. I guess I just end the live, man. I don't see no activity going on. Y'all know I like to interact with my people. If you're in here with me, please tap the screen. All my empaths, where you at? I guess we gonna be sitting here looking at each other, y'all. I guess we gonna be sitting here looking at each other. We still at 0 likes. It's 2:51 p.m. Central Time in Dallas. I'm out here at the park, chilling, getting some sunlight, clearing my mind, clearing my auric field. We got 8 likes. Come on, y'all, tap the screen. Y'all can do way better than that. I know y'all can. I know y'all can do better than that. 8 likes. Come on, y'all, tap the screen for me, please, and thank you. Ain't nobody in here? Well, you know what? I'm going to just get it started. First, let's talk about meditation. What it is and what it's not. Because you got a lot of people out there that think that, breath work is meditation. Or just, cutting on some sounds and closing your eyes is meditation. You know, you got a lot of people that, want to believe meditation can only be done one way. But in reality, you got to do what works for you. Not one way is going to work for everybody. So, one person might, you know, like to cut on a certain frequency or some music and meditate, or chant while they meditate, or, whatever the case may be. Let me cut these notifications off real quick. Y'all excuse me. Sorry about that. We got butterflies flying by, birds, insects. We out in nature today. As you can see, look at that sky back there. So beautiful and blue. So beautiful and blue. But as I was saying, I was just watching a video on one of my favorite esoteric metaphysical teachers, Brother Panic. I'm sure some of y'all know of Brother Panic. He is Bobby Hemmitt's protege. And he was talking about meditation, and uh, basically what he was saying is you have to learn how to get out of um, out of this 3D, basically. You have to get out of the 3D when you meditate. And if you meditating and you're doing breath work, right, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in for 4, hold for 5, breathe out for 4, then how can you be escaping this 3D when you concentrating on counting and breathing? You have to be able to quiet the mind and escape this reality. Escape your physicality. You have to escape everything around you. You know what I'm saying? Everything. That's why you close your eyes. So you won't be concentrating on this reality that we live in, this 3D reality, right? You want to close your eyes and be able to escape. I hate to use that word escape because we don't want meditation to be a form of escapism, but we want meditation to be a form of communicate or communion with other realms, if that makes sense. Like you want to be able to, you know, converse with the ancestors or with higher power or source of the creator in fluent conversation like me and you having, like going back and forth. And the only way to do that is to get out of this reality that you're in. If you're concentrating on counting or making a certain noise, or, num your horenge cure or whatever the case may be, then how are you going to be in communion? You can't even, get out of your thought process to be able to receive messages from the divine because you're stuck in counting or what you're about to say, or you're steady thinking about something, and it's no way you can do that at the same time. You can't be talking and receiving at the same damn time. That's just like you having a conversation with somebody and you over talking them. There's no way you're gonna be able to hear what they talking about. You're not listening. You're just basically running your mouth. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to be able to let your thoughts come and go, not concentrate on the thought, to be able to receive whatever it is, the messages that you need to receive in order to elevate, to ascend. If y'all in here with me, please tap the screen and share the live. Let's get those likes up. I got 8 likes, y'all. I got 8 likes. And me don't like that. Thank you for whoever tapping. Thank you, Leo Vibes. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for that. But like as I was saying, you have to be able to go within, shut everything out, shut all outside influence and all that stuff. You have to shut it down. You have to be able to shut all that shit down and go within to receive these messages. You can't do that when you concentrating on other things. Like I said before, you can't be trying to listen to somebody tell you something and you talking or over talking them. It's not gonna work like that. So that's number one with meditation. And if you're an empath, meditation is very important. It's very much needed because you have all these, you're picking up on all this outside energy all the time, constantly. You're constantly picking up outside energies and, thoughts and, emotions and all that stuff constantly. So it's very important for you to learn how to shut out outside influences and energies and thoughts and all that type of stuff. Or you basically lose your mind. Not in the sense to where you're going crazy, but on the cool, like it is borderline insanity when you're not able to shut off or get away. Because as an empath, as a psychic medium, as a clairvoyant, it's always energy, thoughts, outside things influencing or tapping into your energy or you tapping into their energy more so. So, it's important to learn how to properly meditate and to shut out all outside energies, influence, and thoughts, even your own thoughts. You have to be able to receive from the higher realms or from the divine source. So, as an empath, clairvoyant, psychic, you know, that's very important. Another thing that's very important is grounding your energy. The proper way is to be in silence. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's a hard thing to do. Like, it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. I mean, that's just the reality of it. But the proper way, in my opinion, would to be sitting in silence. And because I like to, listen to people who have been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying? I like people that just come into consciousness is one thing. You know what I'm saying? They have their things, whatever. But me personally, I like to listen to people that have been in this consciousness for a long time. At least over 10 years, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And people I follow have been doing it. Like they've been doing this work before it was even popular. You know what I'm saying? Before a lot of people even knew about this lifestyle or came into this quote unquote woke lifestyle. And the people that I follow, the main person that I follow, says that it's in silence where we can receive these downloads. Because if you always got something going on, some music playing or somebody speaking affirmations or whatever, how can you hear the divine? How can you hear the angelic realm? How can you hear from source when you constantly got noise and things going on that's from the outside 3D reality constantly influencing your thoughts, your emotions, your energy? I mean, to me, it just makes sense to be able to sit in silence and be able to get away even from your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You're outside thinking about what you got to do in 30 minutes or who you got to go call back or, fixing dinner or lunch or breakfast or, tending to this 3D reality. If you can't, you have to be able to escape even that. And I know it's hard, but you have to, it's important that you make time for yourself. Self-care, you know what I'm saying? That's self-love. And as an empath, or clairvoyant, or medium, or whatever you want to call it, it's very detrimental to your spirituality, to your mental health. Like, to be able to get away, if it ain't for nothing but 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? A day, you got to make time for yourself to ground, you know what I'm saying? Get your bare feet on the ground, breathe in some fresh air, and I'm not going to take nothing away from breath work because we need that as well. But as I was saying, like, with all that other stuff, with all the other types of meditation, like breath work, chanting, mantras, and all that type of stuff, it's good for your humanity. You know what I'm saying? It's good to make you a better person. But your humanity has nothing to do with spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tapping in the spirit, being able to tap in the spirit has nothing to do with you being a good or a bad person. Or having a short temper or being able to handle stress a certain way or whatever. You have to be able to tap in into your imagination, and I want to say, okay, another way, like, to properly meditate is to close your eyes and roll your eyes back up towards your pineal gland. When you do that, you're focusing your energy towards the pineal gland, third eye, and where your attention goes, energy goes. We know that. Like, we can all agree on that, right? We can all agree that where attention goes, energy goes. So while your attention is going to your third eye, that is activating, that is tapping in, tuning in to higher consciousness. Because we know that, some may know, some may not know, like the throne of thrones, which they speak about in Christianity, uh, that is the seat of the soul. And it's talking about the pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? The place between the pillars, the temples. The temple is the body, right? I mean, the temple is the body. So the body is the place where God sits. You're God, I'm God. Everybody walking around this planet. Y'all tap that screen for me. If you understand what I'm saying, y'all tap that screen for me. If you follow me, tap that screen for me, please. I appreciate it very much. But you want to ground that energy. Now, back to what I was saying about. Okay, y'all excuse me. Somebody was trying to call me, but now back to what I was saying about grounding. You need to ground your energy. To get out in nature, you have to put your bare feet on the ground to balance out your energy, to balance out your auric field. You know what I'm saying? Because we're inside all day. 20, a majority of the day, for those who work inside and that type of thing. Like me, for example, you know, uh, I get a little bit of outside time, during my travels or whatever. Um, Because right now I had to catch public transportation or whatever, so I get some sunlight. But for those that are always in a vehicle, driving from home to work to home, or wherever you got to go, you always got that ceiling over your head. You're always surrounded by something that's blocking out the sunlight, fresh air. You're breathing in that air that's made by a machine, air conditioning. You're getting that synthetic light, you know what I'm saying, from the light bulbs. You're getting all these energies from your devices, your television, your Wi-Fi, which is radiation. Let's just be real. It's all radiation. It's all unhealthy. So that's distorting your signal. It's distorting your signal. It's messing up your connection with divine. Just like you got Wi-Fi connection, you got divine connection. So if you got all these other things around you constantly, you know what I'm saying, and you're not grounding, you're not getting sunlight, you're not breathing in fresh air, you're not getting connected to nature, that signal becomes distorted, becomes weak. You know, you're going in and out. I know when you've been on that phone call and it's like it's going in and out. You're like, man, I can't hear you. You just hear bits and pieces of what they saying. Hey, man, you know, you can barely hear. I gotta call you back, bro. The signal weak where I'm at. See, your signal is weak where you at. When you inside constantly, you're not doing what you need to do to connect with divine. That signal is weak. It's breaking up. You're getting distorted messages. Y'all tap that screen for me if you hear me. You know what I'm saying? If you hear me, tap that screen for me. Let me know you hear me. Let me know you with me. Let me know my connection and this connection right here ain't weak. Please, thank you. Do you want to become robot like RoboCop or Terminator or both, and why? Let me put these shades on and ignore that question. Now, I will say this. With you being inside all the time and on your devices all the time, chipping away, you will become like a robot. You will become like a cyborg. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my reply to that comment. To that comment or question. Y'all tap the screen for me. But back to what I was saying. It's detrimental for your spiritual and mental health to get out in nature, the ground, to learn how to meditate for real. Because, at the end of the day, it's good to to be able to handle stress, and things like that. It's good to be able to, become a better human being. But are you tapping in? Are you tapping in? Are you getting the messages? Got a lot of bugs out here. And I want to just say this because you got a lot of people that I ain't gonna say, but you do have some people that have allergies. You know what I'm saying? And can't quite get out in nature without being irritated and disturbed. You know what I'm saying? And itching and scratching and sneezing and all that stuff. But it's ways around all that. If you really want to, connect, it's ways around all that. Get you some off. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like insects and shit like that, get you some peppermint. You know, peppermint oil or eucalyptus oil, any of the mint plants. Get any of those oils and, put it on your body. Mix it up with some oil, a carrier oil, because you don't want to just put that directly on the skin because it will irritate some people. But it's ways around it. Go Google it. Google natural essential oils that repel insects. If you're scared of insects, if you're allergic to grass and you can't get out in the grass, that is a deficiency in minerals in your body. That's a mineral deficiency. That means you ain't got the proper minerals and things in your body to deal with everyday living. Because, we become so detached from nature that and we eating the wrong things, you know what I'm saying? So our bodies have become weakened in a weakened state where we can't even handle being in our natural state. My son is allergic to all kinds of stuff, but I feel like some of those diagnoses are bullshit. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: like the doctor ain't gonna tell you that it's a mineral deficiency. What he gonna do is prescribe you some medication that he can keep coming to the pharmacy and paying for because that fattens his pocket. The doctor gets paid off of you being sick, so the doctor is not gonna tell you natural ways to cure allergies. But all of this stuff is you can Google it. It's Googleable. If that's a word, it's Googleable. Like all you gotta do is go on Google search and you can find out ways to heal your body naturally. And all this shit is deficiency of something that your body needs because an allergy is just a reaction, your body's overreaction to certain elements, like pollen and whatever else people are allergic to. Right. Well, a lot of stuff that we put in our body, we're not supposed to be putting in our body anyway. Like my brother, he's allergic to fish. Like, and I'm not. Hey, I still eat meat, so I'm not knocking whoever does. But what I'm saying is this: like, we really not supposed to be eating meat in the first place. So you being allergic to fish or whatever is not such a bad thing. Like, what if we all was allergic to meat? Period. I think we all be in a much better place, health wise. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, you got people allergic to whatever, whatever, lactose intolerant. You're not supposed to be drinking that shit no way. You're not supposed to be drinking no damn milk. You don't know no other animals that drink other animals' milk. Tell me one. I'll wait. I'll wait. Humans are the only ones that drink another animal's milk. And a lot of us think it's disgusting to drink human milk after we get past a certain age, right? But you still drinking cow milk. Why you don't think that's disgusting? Because you've been programmed to think it's normal. See, this diet that we have it was passed on to us by our oppressors, right? So shit we eating, most of it you're not supposed to be eating anyway. Like that's not from our natural diet. We're naturally omnivores. If you were meant to eat meat, you would have fangs, canines that could tear through raw flesh and skin. Disease is when you put your dis-ease. I taste for a week and never feel better. I know, yeah, fasting resets the body. Fasting fights disease. Like, it helps your body to get rid of things that's not supposed to be in there. It helps your immune system. It helps, your intestines to relax and to take a break from breaking down all this food and shit that you're not supposed to be eating anyway. See, when your body is not concentrating on breaking down all this stuff that's not supposed to be there, it can concentrate on other things like healing itself. It can put more energy towards healing the body instead of breaking food down, meats down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Hey, Granny. your granny, not my granny, but your granny. How everybody doing? Y'all tap the screen for me. Tap the screen for me if you feel me. So, like I was saying, back to this empathic life. See, I'm a natural empath. I'm a Pisces. So I don't have a choice but to be empathic, to feel emotions and, you know, care for people and that type of thing. I was born this way. It ain't nothing that I can change. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much I go through in life, how much people do to me or don't do to me or whatever, I'm gonna still be empathic. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I can escape from that. It's not possible. You know, but you have some people that would like to believe that that's something that you choose to be when that's so far from the truth. I don't choose to be empathic. You think that I want to feel all these emotions and thoughts and shit all the time? You think that's something that I choose to do? I wish I could cut it off sometimes. But when you're chosen, you're chosen. When you got a gift, it comes without repentance. You can't give it back. You know what I'm saying? Like my daddy told me, my grandmother told him when I was born, this is a special one. In other words, I'm a golden child. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask for this life. It was given to me. I was born into it. I was born into this shit. So it is what it is. I just have to embrace it and take it for what it is. I can't run from it. So, you know, guess I'll embrace it. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So for all my empaths out there, my natural psychics, you know what I'm saying, clairvoyants, take care of yourself. Because ain't nobody going to take care of you like you is. You know what I'm saying? And for those that don't understand that, hey, I need my alone time, it's nothing personal. I'm trying to go recharge and reboot. Then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell them. Like, I apologize for being an empath. That's what you want me to say? I apologize for needing my alone time. Hey, man, you got to get it. And 9 times out of 10, if that person don't understand that, then they got some healing to do anyway. Because I feel like alone time is important for everybody, especially empaths. Can we get them, can y'all tap the screen? Can I get the 1K at least before I end this live? Let's say 2K. We always get the 1K. Let's get the 2K today. Let's go to 2K. Y'all help me get there. I appreciate it. Thank you. I love y'all. I love my TikTok family. Like real talk. I love my TikTok family. Y'all give me, y'all give me hope. Y'all give me purpose. Y'all know what I'm saying? Make it all worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up living a lifestyle that wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in the streets selling dope. You know what I'm saying? Giving poison to my people and shit like that. Running wild, messing with a lot of different women and all that shit. And I really want to redeem myself. I really want to leave this place knowing that I did some good and not just all bad and fucked up shit. That's real. That's my story. You know what I'm saying? So, I kind of got a reputation in my city. I got a reputation, you know what I'm saying, for being the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people still look at me as that person. You know what I'm saying? They still want to point and say, remember this and remember that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure some of y'all can relate out there. So me making a difference is important to me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's my calling because no matter what I do and how fast I try to run, it's this feeling deep within me saying, hey, man, you got a purpose. This shit bigger than you. So I can't give up. I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? I won't stop because it's a fire blazing inside of me that won't let me quit. So no matter how many people dislike me or try to, you know, spread rumors on me or remind me of my past, like I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep going forward because I have no choice, literally. My ancestors will get dead on my ass if I try to stop. Like the source, most high, ain't going for that shit. That's why I ain't in the streets now, cause they were like, get your ass, get your ass out these motherfucking streets, boy. I got something for you to do. Yeah, like Peter in the Bible, whoever it was, Paul. Yeah, Paul. Like he was persecuting, you know what I'm saying? But he got called for something better. So hey, I got called for something else. I can't be giving people poison no more. I gotta give them healing. So I'm here to give y'all this healing, whether you like it or not. I'm here to stay. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no going back. Ain't no going back for me. Appreciate y'all for tapping the screen. Like, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in, listening to what I got to say. Cause I mean, I don't do this for me. I don't do this for just me anyway. I'm in Dallas, Texas. Hey, what's up, Rock the Goat? I'm in Texas. Born and raised. Where you at? Long Beach, Cali? Already, that's what's up, man. I ain't gonna lie, like I always wished I was born in Cali, like on some real live shit, like for real. Just for the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? The weather, like Kendrick Lamar saying, Dr. Dre, the women, weed, and weather, man. Women, weed, and weather. Nah, I mean, I ain't sun gazing right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just basically, getting some sunlight. I might sun gaze later on at sunset, but I haven't been doing it for a while, so my eyes have to readjust. I can't just sun gaze in the middle of the day. Like it's like 3:30 out here where I'm at right now. So UV rays is high. You know what I'm saying? The sun intensity is very strong, so I can't stare at it. But yeah, like I was saying, Cali, man, it's just something about it, man. I came through there like once before, and man, on my way up there, man, I'm talking about going through the mountains and stuff, man. Say that shit is so beautiful. Like, just you can. It's like the sky is clearer. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pollution, no. no, nothing blocking the sky, so you can see all the millions of fucking stars in the sky. That shit is beautiful, man. That shit is like breathtaking, like on some real shit. That shit is breathtaking out there. That shit is so beautiful, man. And it just lets you know, man, like this reality, it's a beautiful fucking place. You know what I'm saying? And you can get some heaven on earth, you know what I'm saying, if you just learn how to make this shit work for you. You know what I'm saying? How to manipulate energies and navigate through this motherfucker like Neo. You know what I'm saying? In the Matrix. You gotta learn to navigate and use your gifts, your powers, you know what I'm saying, to bring your reality into fruition. Sun gazing. Sun gazing is staring at the sun. Like you can do it as a beginner. You want to start sun gazing 30 minutes up to 30 minutes right after sunrise and 30 minutes before sunset. Those are the two times that you can sun gaze safely without injuring your eyes as a beginner. Now, once you build up, a tolerance to the sunlight, you can sun gaze anytime. Hey, how you doing, Dimples? Yes, I'm doing good. How about you? Oh, Mexico? Yeah, I would love to come to Mexico, man. I would love to come to Mexico. There's a lot of places I would like to visit. It's a lot of places I would like to visit, and check out the scenery and mix and mingle with other people, man. Learn some different things, customs and spiritual practices all across the world. You know what I'm saying? That would be a beautiful thing. I ain't just trying to come to party though. I'm trying to come learn something. Maybe like some Santeria or something. You know what I'm saying? Brujeria, brujeria or something. You know what I'm saying? Nice view for a butterfly to fly and spread the wing. Oh yeah, man, they've been flying past me all the whole time I've been here. Yellow, brown. You got the birds in the background. You know what I'm saying? It rained early this morning, but it's lovely right now. It's partly cloudy, so the sun ain't burning me up. But do y'all have any questions? You know what I'm saying? We're doing Q&A right now. I'm basically done I'm done saying what I was gonna say. So I mean, anything y'all want to ask me, I'm open to it. I thank you for following me, Butterfly. Appreciate it. I thank y'all for tapping the screen too. The more y'all tap the screen and share the live, the more views I get, the more people I can reach. So I very much appreciate y'all. If you can keep tapping that screen for me and keep them going up. No doubt, no doubt. But let's see, is there anything else about this empathic life we live in? This gift we have. Uh, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, you want to get you some psychic protection. It's all kind of stuff flying in my face. I spread my medicine through poetry. Let me take these off. Okay, that's what's up, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, King. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is needed. Like, we all have our gifts and talents, you know what I'm saying, that we were brought here with. And, and, and all of it is for the greater purpose, you know what I'm saying? For the bigger picture. Because, sometimes people receive messages in different ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got people who receive messages through music, through poetry, through art. Uh, and it's very important because sometimes those things, that's what people need to open up their eye. Notice I said eye. It it sparks something in them. You know what I'm saying? It plants a seed in them. I remember posting a bunch of pictures on social media, and I had somebody message me. They was like, you know what? Like, you have a gift. Like, the stuff that you posting, those pictures you posting, it made me realize some things. It made my eyes open up. You know what I'm saying? To what's really going on, to the truth. And it was just different pictures that other people was posting and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, that I felt I connected with, and I just shared it. And it helped other people to open their eyes as well. Because like, for me, I move intuitively a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I tell people like stories all the time, like when I used to be out there on the block selling dope and shit like that. Like, I would get intuitive feelings not to go on the block that day. And then I would talk to people later on and be like, them people jumped out on us and ran through the house and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So my intuition been there. Like, this is real life shit. Like, I'm an empath for real. This ain't no something I want to be or choose to be. It ain't something that I'm trying to, say that I am so I can, get followers and likes and shit. Like, this is real life for me. Like, my intuition been strong as a kid up to now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been able to see things that people don't see, hear things that people don't hear. You know what I'm saying? And at first, I thought I was losing my damn mind. To be honest with you, I thought I was losing my mind, man. I thought I was going crazy. But I remember, something my grandmother was telling me. And she was saying how, she was teaching me as a child, man, that there's an unseen realm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we were sitting in the living room, no, in the living room in the back of her house, you know what I'm saying? And she said, look outside, look out that back window. Where it was like she had a sliding door that went outside, out to the backyard. She was like, look out there. Thank y'all for sharing the live. She was like, look out that back window. You see that stuff back there? I was like, yeah. She was like, it's also a world that you can't see. I remember her planting them seeds in me as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? And she would, like, I got other siblings as well, but I was the only sibling that she would talk to like that. Because she saw something in me. She already knew what it was. She told my dad when I was born what it was. She already knew. You know what I'm saying? Not to brag or boast, but she already knew I was the chosen one. I was the ancestor that was coming back to break generational curses and wake us up from this BS. She already knew it. So I say that to say this, y'all know who y'all are. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Don't let people convince you that you crazy. And if they say you weird, take that as a compliment. Because being like everybody else ain't what's up. That ain't what it is. Because, being a follower is so easy to do. We can all fall in line and do the normal shit day to day that everybody else doing. Right, embrace it. Like that look, that Christian song, This Little Light of Mine, get what? You already know. I'm gonna let that motherfucker shine like the sun. Let it shine so bright that motherfuckers can't stand it. You hear me? Because they ain't gonna like it anyway. But for some, the light ain't in them. For some, they jealous of your shine. They jealous of your aura. They jealous of your joy. They mad because you can keep on smiling even with everything you done been through. They hate to see it. They hate to see a smile on your face because they miserable. You know they're saying misery loves company. Misery loves company. Where you think they're saying come from? That's real life stuff, man. That's real life. But see, that's a choice. You can either choose to be miserable, you can choose to be a victim, or you can choose to be a victor. You can choose to have a victory, man. You ain't gotta live in misery. You ain't gotta live in sadness. Your happiness is up to you, not to nobody else. That's a personal job. You gotta handle that individually. Cause like they say, man, somebody can make you happy temporarily, but joy is something that lasts. Joy is something that somebody can't steal unless you allow them to. You was in the funk, but come up out that funk. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's some funkentology or something, some Boosie Collins or something, turn on that funk. You know what I'm saying? Turn on some Funktified by the Brat or something. So Funktified. Da 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 da. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that part. We ain't gonna stay in the funk now. You gotta come up out of that. That's what people want you to stay in the funk. They want you to stay in the funk with them. You know what I'm saying? But like my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Say, fuck them people. Fuck them people. You know what I'm saying? Like, love them from a distance, but hey, at the same time, fuck them people. Like, I'm not staying in that funk just so you can feel comfortable around me. I ain't dimming my light. I ain't toning this shit down just because you insecure. Just because you in darkness. Yeah, the Funkadelics, man, all that. You welcome, queen. You welcome, goddess, empress, whatever you like to be called. Mother, you are welcome. Divine feminine. Hey, man, that's all I can do, man, is speak the truth. There's so many people out here speaking lies and distorted, tainted, half truths and things of that nature. It's already too many people doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was, you know, uh, a Christian, involved in Christianity, man, I seen so much. What's the word I'm looking for? Deception. As as they say in the Bible, hypocrites. If you look up the definition of a hypocrite, it's an actor. That's the same thing. A hypocrite is an actor. They getting paid to put on a performance. Some know what they doing and some don't. I'm gonna leave it at that. But either way, it's not the truth. It's half truths. twisted, added to, taken away from. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with you. Oh yeah, that's the first stage of awakening. You mad and pissed off. You just angry about all this shit, but you got to get past that too. You can't stay in that energy because it's low vibrational. You can't stay mad at the world. What you got to do, you got to start changing yourself. You got to start raising your vibration, unlearning all the shit that you was indoctrinated with. It. You got to start unlearning and reprogramming your mind already. It's a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking in general. I'm not saying that you haven't. I'm just speaking in general. Like we have to come out of that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I see people that are still in that energy. They angry, they mad about everything. You know what I'm saying? All the lies we've been fed. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit. But you got to come out of that energy. You got to start doing something about it. You got to start making a difference in the world. You can't go around being angry all the time. What you say? For some reason, I've been having dreams about the same family members that did me wrong trying to come back into my life. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something about that. You got to use your discernment, man. You got to use your intuition when it comes to dealing with people again. You know what I'm saying? Get some guidance from your ancestors, from your spiritual team before you make any moves. Because sometimes people wake up, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people change, and sometimes people don't. So, me personally, what I would do is I would ask the ancestors to guide me in all my ways, you know what I'm saying? And everything that I do, you got to stay on top of it. Because some people just want to come back because they see that, because they want to use you, you know what I'm saying? They want to drain your energy, your finances, whatever, man, whatever the case may be. They want to, they just want to become more of a burden. So you got to be careful with that too. That goes for anybody that you done cut off. Oh yeah, man. That drinking shit lower your vibration. Drinking too much, it's all right to have a taste every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock nobody for it because I have a taste every now and then. I like to drink white wine or red wine personally. Pinot Grigio. What's the other dry wines? That white stuff. Sometimes I have a shot or two of some liquor. I don't even really like beer because it's just too much going on. All the yeast and all that old stuff in there. And nah, I don't want it. It's watery. Went and did my research, and we the shit. Oh yeah, we been the shit, and they been knowing we was the shit. Why you think they hated us so bad? Why you thought it was no reason that they hated us? You thought it was just the color of our skin that they hated us? See, we forgot who we are. They didn't. We forgot. That's why they left us the hieroglyphs, something written in stone, something that they really couldn't even tamper with. Like they got the technology now to tamper with it and whitewash the pictures and shit all on the, from the hieroglyphs and the temples and shit and everywhere, but for the most part, the message is still there. We know the truth now. You know what I'm saying? So they can do whatever they want to do. Our ancestors knew. My bad. I thought that was a damn butterfly. Shit. But I thought that was a damn wasp. But anyway, have no fear. You know what I'm saying? That's what that message is. Have no fear, man. You are protected. Right. Like, see, I heard somebody say one time that I can't remember if it was the Chinese or Japanese or whatever, but it was some Asians that said black people are sleeping giants. And if they awaken, man, it's a wrap. But see, even they want to help us. It's other people that want to help us be free, you know what I'm saying, from this oppression and shit, from this captivity, you know. It is captivity, man. It is oppression. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, we have a choice. Like Kanye said, we got a choice, man. And the choice is this. We can stay here and keep doing what we're doing, or we can actually fight back. It is a choice. Like, sometimes it requires us to fight and not just talk about this shit. And that's the reality of it. Like, sometimes it requires us to fight. Even the Bible says it's a time for war and it's a time for peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. Thank y'all for tapping the screen and sharing the live, man. Y'all beautiful. I love y'all. Sincerely. Sincerely, man. Want y'all to know I love y'all. Yeah, man, I'm ready for it too. You know what I'm saying? Because we really are owed. We really owed reparations. We owed some compensation for the work we done did, the free labor that we done did. We owed that. Like they gave reparations to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even the Native Americans, at least they got casinos and shit that they get money from. You know, like you got to pay us back for that. Like you stole this land. You stole this land, and then you try to say everybody else, the immigrants, go back there, go back there, go back to Africa, go back to China, go back here, go back to Mexico, all that old type of shit. But at the end of the day, let's be real. Who's the true immigrant? Like, in reality, not on no racist shit, but come on, let's be real. Let's spit some truth. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop with the BS. Who this shit belong to for real? Who already had high-rise buildings and all that type of stuff built here when you got here? Let's do a true history research. Not his story, but her story, our story. We already had things going on here. We was already You know what I'm saying? Trading and selling from here, circumnavigating the globe. Like all this belong to us. So for people to say they African or they this or they that, if you black, at the end of the day, it don't matter. That shit don't mean nothing because we was everywhere already. How can you be the first people on the planet and you in one place? You was just in one place. You believe that? Think about it. Use logic and common sense. You think you was in one place? You think black people was just in Africa for thousands or millions of years? Do you really believe that? Anyway, I digress, man. Right. Exactly. This is our land. And we get treated the worst. But you know what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time for us to get ourselves together individually first. See, the thing about it is we want to do things collectively, but we don't even know our roles individually first. You need to be moving in your power and your gifts and your purpose already before we can do anything collectively. See, because if you already have awakened your God self, then it ain't nothing they can do. There's no way they can hurt you. There's no way they can kill you. You know what I'm saying? If you have awakened individually and you moving in your power and purpose individually. See this right here, this healing, this is an individual work. Get yourself together first. You know what I'm saying? Before we try to come together collectively and do anything. Because I was watching the video, it was talking about how, people want to come together and do this and do that. And, you know, but, and then they mentioned like Trayvon, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit wouldn't even be able to happen if everybody was walking in their God self. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got your magic going, you know what I'm saying, your powers, your gifts activated, ain't no way it will be no deaths and all that shit. Stop watching those videos of them killing us. Because all you doing is participating in the ritual where they siphon your energy. While I'm on here, let's talk about that. Like, stop looking at that shit. Somebody send you that on social media, hey, tell them stop. Delete it. Don't even watch it. Don't even participate in the ritual that they got going on. See, when that stuff, and if you do look at it, don't try to come together collectively and be mad and just suffer in silence. Because you participating in it and getting angry and having marches and lectures about that shit ain't doing nothing but giving them our energy. Because you're operating out of low vibration. Anger, fear, hate, collectively. They just siphon your energy. Everybody that's participating in that shit. So let's stop that, please. Please, let's stop that. Yeah, I know it's sad, that things happen in life, you know what I'm saying, and all that, but we got to learn to stop participating in their rituals. We got to learn to stop giving them our energy and using that energy to ascend and to elevate and to reach higher consciousness to activate your powers and gifts. It ain't doing us no good. It's not doing us no good, family. I promise you. I wouldn't tell you nothing to mislead you. I'm always keep it 1,000 with you. See, they don't care whether you right or wrong when you're marching and protesting and you're angry. They don't care. All they want is your energy. Whether you right, they wrong, or vice versa, they don't mean nothing to them. I already got us. That's what's up. That's where it's at. Reprogramming your mind. Because the thing about it, if you're not programming your own mind, then who's programming it? Because somebody is. I guarantee you, somebody is. They get you subconsciously. That's how it works. Because you got to understand, your subconscious mind is what is making you move and tick the way you do. It's everything that's been programmed into your subconscious mind. And I want to add this: before you go to sleep is the best time to do your affirmations. You know what I'm saying? And to kind of program your mind before you go to sleep, because when you sleep, your mind is going through the things that it went through during that day. You know what I'm saying? The programs, the conversations, the television, the radio, you know what I'm saying? The interactions that you had. So right before you go to sleep is the best time to try to reprogram, you know, do your research, do your affirmations, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. I'm giving y'all tools to help you. Thank y'all for following me. I appreciate it. Oh, it's my pleasure, God. It's my pleasure. See, because this consciousness, like the things that we talking about, is what is going to help change this reality. If enough of us start thinking the same way, then this reality will change for the better. Because we got to understand that our collective consciousness is what, if enough people are thinking the same way, that collective consciousness is what's going to change the auric field of planet Earth, or planet Ka, or Gaia, whatever you want to call her, and it's going to raise the vibration and create a change in this reality, if that makes sense. Exactly. Exactly. You see, the mind, see, the universe is mental. You know what I'm saying? All this is just a projection of consciousness, right? This matrix. So we gotta understand that if all is mental, if the creator or source is mental, then we gotta change our mind. We gotta change the way we think. See, I could be on here telling y'all everything y'all want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Or so-called doing some psychic shit, right? But I'm gonna get on here and tell y'all this: how to change this reality, how to change your reality. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna give you no hope and give you something to tickle your eardrums and, give you some momentary pleasure or happiness. Thank y'all for sharing a lot. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear to help yourself, to heal yourself, to change your world. Yeah, I know people going against you. I know people hating on you. I know you went through a bad relationship. We all have, because look at the world we living in. The mentality is what's messed up. The heart is what's messed up. You know what I'm saying? And the heart is what's going to get us back in the right place. Your heart. See, the heart and the mind have to come together and have to be one. When the heart and mind come together and you moving with the heart and mind as one, now you're doing something. Now you're doing something. But until then, you moving out of confusion. You're unstable in your ways because sometimes you want to follow your heart, sometimes you want to follow your mind, right? Right. Your heart had to be light as a feather. And with that being said, like, you got to be true to yourself. It's not always trying to people please and seem like you a good person to everybody and, taking whatever people throw at you and turning the other cheek and all that bullshit. You got to be true to who you are. You got to learn to integrate that shit and be unbothered how people feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That's when your heart is light as a feather, being unbothered about how people feel you or perceive you. Because people gonna come and spread rumors and lies and try to say you this and you that. Because for one, we been demonized. Hoodoo been demonized. African spirituality, voodoo, all that been demonized. So when you walk in this lifestyle, they gonna look at you. They gonna be looking to point your flaws out anyway. They gonna be looking to say, hey, they practice that shit, man. You better watch them. That type of thing. But at the same time, them be the same people that's hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? At the same damn time, them be the same ones looking to point some shit out at you or say you this or you that, you the bad guy. Now let me be like motherfucking Al Pacino then. Hey, I'm the bad guy. Fuck it. Call me what you want to call me. Because, hey, I'm going to be whatever I need to be for those trying to go against me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't laying down. You got to have some spiritual protection out here. Can't be walking around ass naked with no protection, no magic. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to defend yourself. Hoping in something outside of yourself when you got the power within. Y'all better wake up, man. People better wake up. Yeah, you got to call back your energy. So, for those out there that haven't got into this, way of life, this spirituality, you know what I'm saying, this African, Aboriginal spirituality, then, hey, man, you better get on it. I did a live the other day. It's on my YouTube. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. Like, you believing in something outside of yourself, right? Like, you got, not knocking what nobody believe, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just speak the truth. So I don't know what else to tell you and how to say it to make you feel good about it, but just give you the unadulterated truth. When you giving your power to Jesus or Muhammad and all this stuff right here, you giving your energy to something outside of you. You know what I'm saying? You giving your energy to a person that may or may not have existed, right? instead of putting the power in you and on you. So you giving your power and depending on something else when you got the power. Even Jesus said, after me will come ones that will even do greater things than I. He didn't say depend on me. He said do as I do. Did y'all get the message? Because like sometimes I think people didn't get the message. You're not supposed to be worshiping no man. That's idolatry. If we want to get into idolatry, you worshiping somebody else that walked the earth just like you. Or maybe they didn't walk the earth. I mean, I've heard some well-learned people who have studied, um, who did deep research on Christianity and religions and all that. And their conclusion that Christ or Jesus or Horus or whatever was never meant to be taken as a literal person that walked the planet. It's an allegory. It's a spirit. It's an energy. They just use characters to explain it. Just like they use characters in like the Little Red Riding Hood or the Three Bears or the Mary Had a Little Lamb. They're using characters, fictional characters, to explain something, to explain the energy, to explain a philosophy or an ideal. Now that's just the truth. Do your own research. Don't believe me. You ain't got to take my word for it, and I don't want you to. I want you to go look it up. Because we steady walking. I see people that's supposed to be woke, man. They still involved in religion. They just adding some shit to it. You know what I'm saying? They just added the tarot and the crystals to it. But come on, man, we gotta wake all the way up. You either in or you out, man. You either all the way in or you all the way out. You can't be straddling the fence, man. You can't be lukewarm and shit. You either hot or you cold. You either hot or you cold, baby. Pick a side, man. Pick a side, pick a side, pick a side. You can't be halfway with this shit. That's the sirens going off, man. It's an emergency. Come on. Let's get it, man. Let's come on. Let's get all the way with it. And see and for those who say, hey, you know what? I believe in this or that because I've had spiritual experiences. They spoke to me, whatever. I want to say this. I just told you you are the creator of your own reality, right? Anything that you believe, you create. And when you add millions of people to this same thought frequency, you create a reality. Okay? So, yeah, you had a spiritual experience. You think it was Jesus talking to you, right? I've heard Muslims say the same thing. So how is all these people having spiritual experiences if your way is the way? Think about that. How have all these people, I had a Muslim guy that I met, he said he spoke in tongues. I got Christians, they say they spoke in tongues. So how is all this happening if Jesus is the way or Muhammad is the way or whatever is the way? It's your consciousness that makes it real. See, we were speaking light language, what they call tongues, long before religion. We was getting filled with spirit, if you want to call it, the Holy Spirit, way before Christianity, way before, um, you know, the Nation of Islam or whatever you want to call it. Way before this, we was already doing that. If you go back and do your research and look at people who practice the Yoruba tradition, it looks exactly like Christian when they jumping around and they call the spirit. It looks exactly alike. It looks the same thing when you doing that shit in church. It's the same thing. And that's telling me this. It's you who have the power. No matter what religion you believe, you have the power. It's in you. It ain't on you, baby. I don't care what you believe in. The power was always in you. And they know this. That's why you can have spiritual experiences practicing any religion. That's why the divine can speak to you no matter what, because ain't no separation between you and the divine. You are the divine. So no matter what you believe in, that connection is never broke. You're never separated from what you truly are. You're never separated from source, because that's where you come from. That's what you are. Divine. So it don't matter. You are divine. I heard the voice too. Yeah, I heard the voice, and guess where the voice came from? Within. So that's letting me know it's in you. It ain't on you. It ain't coming from nowhere outside of yourself. It's coming from within, because the seat of the soul is here, where the pineal gland sits. That's where your spirit, your soul sit. That's what how you control this body. That's the driver's seat right there. That's the throne of thrones that they talking about in the Bible. The Holy of Holies. That's what they talking about, because the body is the temple of God. The body is, you are the church. You know what I'm saying? Put all that together. If thine eye be filled with light, if thine eye, it didn't say eyes, it said if thine eye be filled with light. Singular, not plural. If thine eye be filled with light, how much light is there within? Come on, man. Thank y'all for sharing the live and tapping the screen. Keep tapping that screen for me if you feel me. If you with me, if you follow me. Come on, man. If you follow what I'm saying, keep tapping that screen. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. See, I done went all the way with something there. I started on some empath, talk. Now we just talking in general. See, I come to raise the consciousness of the planet and separate confusion from the real. That's why that ain't why I name myself a Haru. That shit just came to me intuitively. See, if you want to know a little something about me, I ain't no hotep nigga. You know what I'm saying? All I did was take my name and translate it back. That's all I did. My birth given name. And that's what I came up with. New Haru. And don't it sound cool too? Come on, tell the truth. Yes, it do. Uh, See, what I did is I took my name, okay, Adrian, and Adrian basically, it's an Adriatic Sea, right? The Adriatic Sea. Go look it up. Now, what did the ancients call the sea? They called it Nu, N-U, the waters of Nu, right? So that's what I did. I say, hey, Adriatic Sea, waters of Nu, Nu, and I'm giving you this water. I'm giving you this water that brings life, so you'll never thirst again. My last name translates to the god of Mars. Who is the god of Mars? See, we going to Greece, okay? Greece get everything from ancient Egypt. Plane passing by. Hey, Greece gets everything from Egypt, right? We know that. We can agree on that. Tap the screen if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so what I did is I took everything when it translated back to the Greek, then I translated it back to where they got it from. That's how I came up with the name. New Haru. See, but I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna still have my swag. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still be me. Like to dress fly sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, whatever. It is what it is. But I'm reaching out to those that's just like me. If you don't feel it, you don't like it, go somewhere else. Listen to somebody else. Because I'm going to be me. That's being true to thyself. Get to know yourself. Be who you want to be. Thank y'all for tapping the screen and sharing the live. I love y'all. But yeah, I'm going to speak with my country country twang, all that. Already. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Texas. That's where I'm from. I ain't changing for nobody. I ain't on here trying to pretend and sound like somebody else and do all that. I'm going to be me 100%. I ain't come to sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You don't like my delivery, find somebody else who talk the way you want to talk, the way you want them to talk. But I do this from the heart, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. But yeah. So yeah, man, I'm about to get my bare feet on this ground and tap in. That's what I'm about to do. Take me a walk through the grass barefooted. Balance these energies out. But I love y'all. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Keep raising them vibrations. You empaths out there, balance your energies out. Put your feet on the ground, get some sunlight. Take some deep breaths. Do your breath work. Meditate in silence. Get you some crystals, some organite. Wear some copper. Get you some hater blockers. You know what I'm saying? Because they out there. And activate them gifts. Activate them gifts, them powers. But I love y'all. And that's my time. Peace. Peace, love, light, and prosperity to all y'all.